Let me ask you a real question, not the polite version, the real one. Are you actually all right? Because if you're a man over 50 thinking about starting over, something's gone wrong, I'm guessing. Maybe everything. And you already know the advice out there, most of it at least, is garbage. And that's why so many of us are stuck. There's a brutal truth no one wants to say. Most of the advice we get isn't for us. It's not made for you and I. It's made for an algorithm. It's for clicks and dopamine scrolls. So lots of the so-called experts haven't lived our reality. They're kind of chasing the next click. They're recycling somebody else's ideas and pretending to be authorities. It's marketing over real life experience. They don't know what it's like to be 50 yet because they aren't there. Men like you and I, we've really faced struggles. I've trained men for 37 years, CEOs, founders, Olympians and fathers, men with everything to lose. And when I hit my 50s, I realised that the game changes and no one hands you the new set of rules. Everything changes. Your body, your eyesight, your priorities and the rules, they all just change. One day, I couldn't see anything. I was trying to read off a label, couldn't see it, it was blur. And everyone's still giving you the same tired advice, but you need something real. So I'm going to show you a technique that forces an instant breakthrough. It's a technique I use with clients. It's a design concept called the worst idea. And it's a fast way of getting clear. What I want you to do is I want you to imagine that your life is completely destroyed. Not just bad, ruined. You at your absolute worst and you're right on the abyss, staring into the darkness. And then when we flip it, that's our warning. That's your compass. And most men, they never build a compass. So here is a masterclass on ruining your life after 50. Let's break it down. First thing you need to destroy is your health. I think your health is a big foundation. If you've got your health, you've got everything. So what's the ideal version of you? Strong, athletic, energetic, agile, a man who when he gets up, he takes up space. So you have to be the opposite. Sit in a chair all day, don't move. Eat absolute garbage so you fuel it. Drink alcohol and fizzy drinks, sleep 4 hours a night. And that's how you're going to stay weak, fat, foggy brain and full of inflammation. And when your body collapses, quietly and slowly, Big Pharma will just step in because they love it. They'll be there for you with their buffet of meds, blood pressure pills, statins, antidepressants, sleeping pills and blue pills that hide some real issues. And now you've got a body of wet tissue and the soul of a sad-faced emoji. Next thing I'll do is destroy your finances. We've wrecked your body, now let's wreck your wallet. Subscribe to everything. There's a subscription to everything, so just join everything. Max out your credit cards on cars, gadgets, and anything that makes you feel alpha and noticeable. Peacock for everyone. Train your family to expect everything. Shop, shop, shop with no limits or discipline. New iPhone every year for all the kids. That's good, just debt for you. Just a quick question, who are you trying to impress in your car? You think you look alpha, but when I sit next to someone in a flash car giving it the large, I think he's a dickhead. And now you're a stressed out man in debt, owned by his own ego and a monthly payment plan. Next thing, destroy your relationship. Ignore your wife. You've let your body go, so if she's still attracted to you, it's going to be a miracle. Use money as a substitute. Your kids probably stopped respecting you by the time they were 10. Teenage years now, if you're a teenager, you hate your parents anyway, so you're public enemy number one. And when the divorce inevitably will hit you, you'll lose 80% of what you built because you are programmed to look out for your family over yourself. Think about that, listen to that, over yourself. So now you're in a bedsit while her new man drives around in your car, takes her on your vacations and goes back to your house that you're still paying for. Last part, let's destroy your mind. Let's break you. Watch the news. They paint masculinity as toxic unless you're one of those feminized men I call the appointed opposition. Let social media feed you poison. The feed is designed to hook you in negativity and keep you engaged. The more angry you are, the more worthless you feel, the more you get on there and be like a keyboard warrior, the weaker you get. Mentally and emotionally. So I want you to absorb every message telling you you're the problem, that you're irrelevant. And now you're really done. You've marinated your brain in chaos while pretending it was clarity. And here's the thing, some of you have already been through this, you've lived it. Maybe you're still climbing out of that exact hole. Or maybe you found your way back up. You're already there. You're already okay, you're solved. I want to hear your story. Tell me what you did wrong, the mistakes you made, and more importantly, the lessons you learned, because you can give that to us and we can stand on your shoulders and learn from you. I want this to be real. I want to revisit this video in a couple of months and we can look at all this hard-earned wisdom and we can help men who are struggling right now. And when I do that follow-up video, it's going to be built on real experiences, not just theory. I want us to rebuild together real problems, real solutions, real men. Otherwise, it's worthless. So let's summarize what I've just said in this video. You've got two choices. You've got one path which is really easy. No effort is required at all. Just keep doing what you're doing. You coast downhill until one day you look up and you realize you've wasted your life. The other path is hard. It's going to require daily effort. It's going to require you facing your demons and fighting the way to the top of your mountain. But here's the thing, that mountain isn't mine, it's yours. If you're still here and still watching, it means you're ready for the truth. And this is the uncomfortable truth. Because all truths are uncomfortable. When I watch debates on TV, I see these ideologists talk to us and lecture us about misogyny and toxic masculinity and how we need to rebalance everything. But here's a simple question. How's that working out for you? Because for me, I think society's been going in the same direction since the 80s, and I'm only noticing it getting worse. It's not changing course. So we need to do something different. We need to build something better outside of that. So the first thing we need to do is fix our lives. Then fix what we're doing with our family and our community around us and build a better system. Your personal mountain is really close. You've been given broken maps, but now with this video, you know what to look for. If you're doing anything on that worst idea, stop doing it. Build your own compass. And it starts with you. And you have to decide to rise, to rebuild yourself, to become the man you were meant to be. Do you remember that guy that had the dreams and that life crushed the dreams out of him? From this moment forward, I want you to think about having a strong body, a clear mind, be man enough to cope with uncomfortable truths, because this mountain is yours, it's not mine. You either climb the mountain or you sit at the bottom and rot and blame everybody else and whinge. Your move. What choice are you making? Drop it in the comments. And if you've got a better way to ruin your life, share that too. Let's have some fun. We'll use it as a warning for the rest of us. It's always easy to laugh after we've survived it. In the next video, I talk about what it means to man up. And it's not about sitting down and being quiet in some corner. It's about being accountable. I'll see you in the next video.